Right, hey, what's up, guys?
Hello,
Back
what's
again.
up? Wow, so clear. Oh, hello,
Oh.
viewers.
Alright.
Hey, we are
we've got,
live.
yeah, and we've got quite a lot of people watching us today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining.
We've got Mr. Mayuni, Mr. Mike Mayuni from Singapore. We've also got Norish, Azam, and Mr. Kok Kyong over here, and Mr. Francis. Thank you for joining us. And for all of you others who are watching us, please throw your comments down there, and we will definitely give a shout out to you.
Yay.
Yes.
Shout out. Free.
Yep. And oh, yes. Thank you, Mr. Yenong. Thank you for joining us too. It's
you.
great to see you here. Hey, Hong.
Hey.
Nice to see you too. All right. So,
Free shout out. Woo.
woo. All right, guys. So, yeah. Today, actually, we have a lot of things that are coming out here. Yes. Hey, Norish. And, hey, we have Diego. Diego Santiago. This is the Crow, Mr. The Crow from the guy that came and joined us in a few live streams previously.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Nice. Thank you for joining us.
Shout out.
Yes.
Today, what we have today?
Yes, today is really nice. We actually have 3 different cameras in front of us, and as you saw that we actually had the video that we made an intro actually was made by all 3 of these cameras.
Yes, thanks to them.
Thanks to them. Yep.
Shout out again.
So yeah, when we are talking about these cameras, I get really excited about these guys because number one, they are so easy to use and they are packed full with functions and things that later we will take a look into it.
We'll dive in a bit.
Right? So, what are the cameras that we're talking about? We have the Zoom Q2N 4K. Alright? This is a really lightweight, compact camera. We'll be diving into that a bit more.
The one that I'm holding in the intro just now is the Q4N.
Yep, and there's a Q4N and
the big guy.
over here, the Zoom Q8.
Q8.
Yep. Oh, we have another person.
Batman.
Thank you, Mr. Batman Guitars. Yeah, Mr. Chong.
Shout out Batman.
Right, thanks for joining us. This is awesome. All right. So, guys, I'm sure most of y'all are wondering why we are actually showcasing these cameras specifically because the main thing is because all these cameras, they can actually be used as a USB camera. And these things will actually make a really strong base for you to start your own live streams.
Yeah.
Simple. You don't need to invest in very expensive DSLR cameras or things like that, you know. Or even some action cameras are really pricey.
Yeah, they are very pricey.
Whereas these guys, they come in a very affordable package with also a lot of functions.
Yeah.
Right? So,
anything before we start, should we do a shout on the pages again? Follow.
yes.
Don't forget. Like,
share, and subscribe.
Get the notification so you won't miss it. We'll be doing this daily. And
Yeah, that's about it. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Reyes, thank you for joining us too.
Hi.
It's great to have you on this. All right, so yeah.
Today we have quite a variety.
Okay,
small,
let's
medium,
start with the Q2N 4K actually.
Yeah, why not?
A lot of the previous live streams that y'all actually been watching, the main camera that were using is actually the
Q2N
4K. And this is actually one of the foundations to a lot of our live streams and even in
a lot of our contents also.
Also, yes, it's
right?
our contents because of the portability of it and also the fact that it records 4K video
And the ultra wide, don't forget about that.
Yes.
130 degree ultra wide.
ultra wide
Yeah.
screen. And on top of that, it actually has a built-in XY condenser microphone. All right, this microphone is really good. It's sensitive.
it
all right,
is.
if you're going to pick up also you can see probably in the early video, if you join us from the beginning, you would actually see one video where the entire piano session was a jazzy piano one, right?
Yeah.
It was actually recorded using this, and even the sound was from that, which is amazing sound. Okay,
It is. And
So-
I do remember when I first joined here, I think the first video we made is about the Q2N 4K.
yes, that was the first
and
one
like
we
the
did.
intro we did is also shot on this.
Also shot on this,
Yeah.
yes.
And this one can also so compact, and it also can run on the battery.
Yes.
So yeah,
It just runs on 2 simple batteries,
two
two AA
AA
batteries. I think we can show it to them, right?
Yeah, why not?
Let's give a bit of a close up on this, all right? So this is the Zoom Q2N 4K, what you're seeing in front of you right now.
Yes.
And the beauty of this is that
It's compact.
It's compact, yeah.
I think it's like probably the size of a action camera.
So yeah, this is the battery. Just using 2 AA batteries.
Very simple.
You don't need to get any proprietary batteries, but it's recommended to use alkaline batteries because again, it's a 4K camera.
So
It will drain your battery.
batteries.
All right. So you guys, if y'all are using, get your proper alkaline batteries, and you'll be safe to go.
Yeah,
right.
don't cheap out on your batteries.
Yes. The other thing about this is actually the it's. If you actually saw, we actually mounted it onto my guitar headstock, and this was the one that I did in the
the
earlier
intro
video.
just now. Yeah,
Yes. And the beauty is that I was playing the guitar, right? I barely felt this at the end of it. I'm talking about with the batteries and all,
with the mount.
With the mount, actually you can show the mount.
Yeah. It's
so
quite weighty mount. It's like this mount is like same weight as this camera.
So a mount like this is what we used onto mounting the camera onto my guitar, and
it's with batteries or more.
With the batteries and all, but I barely felt it. I didn't feel the weight of it, and playing it.
You can hear your reefs so that it can go so fast with this camera on.
It's just natural having it there, and it's an amazing thing. On top of that,
That's
live streamers, gamers, and all, you don't want a bulky camera in front of you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so using this, you'll actually be able to put it in front of you while you're gaming, and it's not going to obstruct your vision in any way.
And to be honest, for this, I think, in my opinion, like the target market, except for like gamers and streamers, I think you can use it for like lecturers.
Schools,
because you know all the situation now, everything is online.
Yeah,
and like teachers, they are using like the cheapo webcams. It's not good for the students.
and also
even
here's the
the
thing.
microphones.
Yes, exactly. You see, teachers out there, if you're watching us, this camera actually will be really helpful for you because number one, it doesn't need to be far from you.
Yes,
with
true.
its ultra wide angle, you can the camera just needs to be where your laptop is, where you're doing all your products or your showcasing. You can actually put it out.
And that's the crazy thing about it.
We have a comment here. Rose, just to share, must use the right SD card, otherwise high tendency to lose the recordings.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to use a specific SD card, which is your high speed
Class
SD
10.
card. Yes, the Class 10's SD cards because of the 4K video.
Yeah.
If you're using anything less, you can downgrade. Instead of using 4K, you can actually go down to your
720,
1080s.
But I think it's the best to use a Class 10 because actually the Class 10 is quite standard now. They don't even provide 16 gigs anymore.
Yeah.
The lowest they can give is 32 gigs. So
that is the thing. If you're going to use, yes, you have to use the proper SD card. Thank you for adding that. The
proper batteries and
proper batteries and proper SD cards. Yes, then you'll be able to do a full 4K. But if you're going to use it, as we were talking just now, for your teachers kind of thing, just use it as a USB camera. As how we normally use it on our live streams. We don't use any batteries. We don't even. We just power it via the USB and use it as a USB webcam.
Yeah, there's like a lot of the lecturers. They really need to use not only lecturers, like the gurus,
school teachers.
Yeah, school.
Honestly, and then also
yoga
teachers,
gym trainers, all
gym
of
trainers,
them. Because
music
of the wide,
teachers.
Yeah, because of the wide angle. Like to be honest, like music teachers. Yes.
Okay, if the idea of this when you're talking about wide angle, okay, let's turn this on and show them the actual one itself straight.
Should we like go for the full screen of the second cam? Then you can see properly. And it's really straightforward to use also. It's very
Alright
easy.
guys, so
here you go.
Hope you guys can see this.
Alright, cool.
Alright, from where it is in front of us, you can already see us.
This one is the widest.
Alright, this is the widest set here, and you guys can see that. Alright. Oops, I need to bring it down. Alright.
Yep.
So you guys can see us. And hi.
Hi.
The camera is not very far actually.
Yeah.
Where I'm holding it right now is actually just an arm's length away, but it's already capturing us. See how wide that is, right?
Yeah.
That is really amazing.
You can switch it to the main cam, like see how far it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we are just over here.
And it's like captured until the banner here. Also.
Yes.
So there's another.
We have from Mr. Francis. The The Q2N 4K is the perfect camera and recorder for live streaming, music performances, online lessons, and even online corporate meetings with high quality video and audio.
Yeah,
Yes,
true,
Mr. Frankie.
very true.
Especially for this kind of live streamings. These guys really are handy.
They are handy and they are very straightforward to use. Yeah, it doesn't have a touchscreen, but the buttons all there is already
It's
laid
very
out.
straightforward. It's laid out for you.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
switch the, like,
so
go in depth
back
a bit on
again.
this.
Let's go a little bit more in depth on this.
Okay, so this one is the video resolution. I think
Yes.
currently set to 1080.
1080,
Yeah,
yes.
and
Okay.
you can go up to 60 frames and 4K.
Yep.
This one is the field of view. Now we are set to the widest. Like it's just
I can change the field of view, so
you
I can just click
a
this
of a
and
button. Now it's the
go
standard, the tele.
all the way to tele and back to my wide view again.
Yeah, and
Alright.
then this one is the scene.
Scenes are basically the color, how warm the color will be.
Yeah, they change the warm, the cold, and the brightness of it. They
Yeah,
adjust
depending
it
on
to
where you want it. These
Yeah,
are like
give
you
it
can
a
say a bit like a,
effects.
a filter kind
yeah,
of things.
yeah.
For those of you who are more familiar with the Instagram terms, all right, it's definitely a useful thing to have.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss Norris said definitely useful for online classes during this. Yeah, it's true. That's
Yes.
and it's. I think it's like lecturers really need to invest in this, right? Because students always like my little brother, they just use like a phone not bad. Some they use like a normal webcam, like they can't even see what the lecturer is doing.
But
also.
the downside of most of them is that the fact that the camera, the mic.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and they
Let's-
doesn't have mics also.
Yes. Okay. That is where this one comes in. Okay,
Yeah.
look at this.
It's
This one
44.
actually has a low cut built into it. Okay. When you're talking about low cut, this is the microphone itself.
Yeah.
I can low cut the sound to different hertz depending on where I am.
Yeah, I can
Because
take it to a concert.
Yes, and also the fact that, let's say you're recording a band.
Yeah.
Okay, a band performance.
Yeah.
As how Mr. Francis had mentioned for recording a
In a
music
live performance. Yes.
You can low cut it so that
Yeah,
it doesn't
it
end up
won't
too
dis-
boomy in
Yeah.
your streaming.
Yeah, and would distort.
Yep.
And the gain at the side, we'll show later. And the
Okay.
sound quality of it can go until
Yes.
96 kilohertz,
Correct.
which is for this little guy. Yeah.
Then you have another one here, and this is your audio. So this is talking about the different audio frequencies.
Yes. Yeah.
The bit rates that you're going to be using.
Yeah.
You can, as you were mentioning, all the way to
Until
96. 96
which is
kilohertz,
above
24 bit.
CD quality.
Yes. The last one is your auto gain function. So auto gain function basically means that when I turn this on, it's going to adjust this microphone to automatically according to what levels we are going to have
like
here.
where the situation we are in.
So if let's say we have something that's louder and we are going to speak louder or
Yeah.
performance that's louder, turn on the auto gain.
Yep.
Like this, it has the auto gain
It's a
concert, solo,
solos.
and meetings. Okay?
Okay.
So this one will adjust the auto gain to help bring it up or bring it down depending on how loud it is. Okay, the place.
And if you don't really like the auto gain, you can turn the gain yourself. Like me, I prefer at the side. Can you show the gain?
Boom.
Yeah, here's the gain of it, and you can adjust it accordingly to your taste.
Yes.
Like,
When the auto gain is on, the gain button doesn't work.
yep,
Right?
you need to switch it off first. And
Okay.
there's the USB. The
Yep.
micro
We have the micro USB and also the
HDMI
mini HDMI outs, right?
So you can just like directly record it through the capture card there, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Then next one,
Oh, the
this side.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an interesting side, right? We have two different, the green and the red.
yeah.
Everyone knows, okay? Green is for your headphones. You can use it for monitoring.
Yes. Yeah.
Or
Red.
the other one is your red, which means that you can actually put audio in.
Yeah, it's your input.
Example, you could take the sound from your mixer
Yeah.
into
And
this,
just-
right? And just use the camera with the sound from the mixer and record it straight in.
Yeah.
Right? That is the beauty of this
Yeah.
little one here. Okay? So that is basically the Q2N 4K. It's amazingly light, right? Here's
Lightweight.
another function about this. A lot of people don't realize. When you buy this, you're not just buying a camera. Right? This can function as a USB microphone.
Yeah, true. There's a mode there you can just use it in a video microphone. Oh, that
Okay,
will be the previous ones.
Yeah, the previous videos, live streams, actually, we are using the Q2N 4K.
Yeah.
For this particular one, we're actually showcasing it here. So,
So we
yeah, right. So, guys, if you're interested to actually see what the Q2N 4K streaming quality is, go check out our previous episodes.
or maybe you can go to the previous
Yeah.
not episode, the video that that we use in the
Yes.
intro, the one that is clamped on the guitar itself. Then that one you can see is how wide it, and we are not in the wider setting. That one is in the standard
Yes,
setting.
correct.
Yeah,
So,
you can see my shoes on that video.
so yeah, you could check it out. You can go to YouTube. You can go in our Facebook. You can check our, in fact, the teaser video we made for this live stream. Okay,
Which is
you'll be able to
yesterday,
see. Yes, you'll be able to see. In fact, not just
All
for this
of
camera,
them.
all of them,
Yeah.
and we actually have the recording quality and all in it.
This
Right?
one is actually like really interesting because it doesn't have a touchscreen, but I prefer that because it's just like a one click away. It's a pop like that, and it's a more faster. And it's really lightweight. Can mount it. You can show the mouth on the tripod itself. I can bring it to the concert and just record it, and that's it. With the good audio, I doesn't need to put a line in also.
Yep.
So, and it also come with a few accessories like this.
Yeah, you actually get
The
this.
the beak here.
You get a little boom. All right, you get this little.
Beak.
You call it a beak, but yeah. This
Camera.
actually helps to when you're doing outdoors.
Mhm,
This actually helps a lot. It gives a little shade.
Like
on
if
it.
you, or probably to avoid dropping it, it won't just scratch directly.
No, not really. That's more. This is more for like when you have sunlight. You don't want the sunlight to glare on the
Oh
lens.
yeah.
All right.
Also, there's the cover for it also.
Yeah, this is to protect the lens itself.
When
Okay.
you're not using it.
All right.
Switch
So
it off.
next, I think we should move on. Here's another interesting one. This is the Q4N, which is okay. This guy is another really lightweight one. Okay,
Oh, yeah, it
this
does.
guy already has the battery in it.
Yeah.
Right. It's a specifically
So
a
it doesn't-
proprietary type of battery which you can buy extra if you want. All right, and
We have a comment. 1 second. Need
Yep.
any remote control for it? No.
for this guy, okay, if you're talking about remotes, no. The guy itself is actually just you hit record
Yeah.
and go.
Can
Alright.
show it again. So here's the power on, the play, and this the record, and this the settings of it. And oh yeah, we forgot to mention this one, right? It also have extra accessories for the
Yes,
extra
for the battery.
Yeah,
yes, that is the extra accessory that you get
Yeah.
for it. Basically, it's additional down here for extra battery, give you extra time. But to answer your question, no, it does not have a remote control. Right. So
Now the Q4.
now to the Q4, right? So the Q4N comes with another. You get the shade also, and you also get this guy.
Afro.
Okay, so this guy is basically
The windshield.
it's kind of like a windshield. Helps you to remove, especially when you're recording in windy places.
Yeah.
Gets you off from the noise. In fact, right?
Yeah,
So,
because the three of these they have like a integrated very good
very
microphone.
good microphones. These are actually condenser
condensers.
microphones.
Yeah, so they are real sensitive.
And there is one thing interesting about this, which is different from all the others. In fact,
The configuration of that.
the microphone can be configured differently, right? So when I talk about this, this is your X and Y configuration of the
Let's
microphone.
go on a bigger view.
Boom.
Oh yes.
Okay, you can twist this to make it a AB microphone.
A Cardo AB microphone.
Yes. So you have your left and right AB,
Yes.
or you get your X and Y.
Yeah.
Now, when you're talking about this, this is actually talking about the microphones and how direction it gets and how wide the stereo imaging of your recording is going to be. Yes, it's going to be recording in stereo. All right. So,
And the gain control is on the top, and the
yep.
power
Okay.
button.
Let's
and
just
with
hide the mic first.
Yeah.
Boop.
You should do the magic trick here. Let's say.
Here, right? I have to teach them a trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it comes with a slider.
Yeah.
Um,
Should we? Yeah. On
you got
top
the
here, power
volume.
button.
This is your main gain here. Your power button.
And
So let's turn it on. Poop. and it's
the
on.
recording button here.
Right, and the record button. So this guy is
Touchscreen.
touchscreen. Yes. So you can actually go in. See, it's a touchscreen. They actually have a few functions in this. You have your zoom, you have your volume control, you have volume is for the headphone output here, just to mention, and you also have your settings and things like that lah. So in your settings, you can actually choose to use this as a
straightforward.
Yeah, it's a very straightforward, nice, colorful thing.
The settings,
So
the
you
USB.
have
Also can use it as a USB camera.
Yep, you can use
the
it.
webcam,
Webcam, aka webcam, right? You actually can choose your type of recording qualities up to 3M.
Yeah,
again.
even though this one is like a one step up, but this one doesn't have 4K.
Yeah, this is an F4K.
This one have the 3M HD, which is 1080 above is like
Above,
2 something like that. But it's not 4K though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter actually because most of the time, I would say most general public people do not have enough
4K
processing power in order to
not only processing power, which is the display also. Like 4K is still quite niche right now.
That's true. That's true. So this guy actually gives you more than enough. Quality.
It does.
You saw when we were doing recording yesterday, the sound and the video from it is really, really good. Right.
Also, all of them also have the same wide angle they provide. And this one is it's fun because the mic you can configure it.
Yes.
It's have a better mic and it's a touch screen.
If you're going to think of something to use in your classes and all, this actually goes quite wide and you get easy to use. Super lightweight. You can mount it on the guitar headstock if you want to.
This one is more lighter than the Q2 and 4K.
Yes, correct. With the battery loaded, this is actually lighter than that.
It's quite creepy how they do that with touch screens and all that, and the camera can flip it like this.
Yep. Yeah. So you can actually twist. Yep.
The camera itself.
So you can get it auto rotate to see in front for you people who are doing vloggings. Right, those kind of things.
Or like just tutorial, they just like want to look at himself.
Yes.
Or like the lecturers, or that they can just monitor directly.
So yeah, that would basically.
And the settings on this, the audio is the same also.
Audio basically you just have gain settings. Not so much of adjustment there, but you can choose the different type of audio,
the sample rates
and the formats. You can go between wave, you can go between AAC. Right?
And flag.
Yeah.
So also this one, the inputs is the same.
Yep. You have everything that you had on the Q2 and 4K. You have it here, right? So that's this guy, and I don't know. I feel that this guy actually.
They also have a small miniature speakers there for your like.
I'm not sure that you can see. It's there. You can see. If you want to just play back and watch, listen to back what you just play back, it's okay. But if you're in a loud place, of course, you can hear it.
Yeah, it's just for like a quick.
Use the headphones.
Yeah, way better.
Alright. So that would be the Q2 and 4K. This the Q4N. Sorry. Yeah. So.
And these are the accessories it gave.
Oh yeah, just one thing we forgot to mention, the SD card again.
Yes.
So this guys, you can use the SDXC, all right?
This is the big one, not the micro SD.
Yeah.
So it's the big.
Let me open this for you guys. All right, there we go. So you guys can use the
big screen, please.
Zoom. I think that should be good enough.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So you need the full one in. Make sure you got a good adapter on it, and
the accessory is not bad. Also, you have the windshield.
You got the whole full set on it.
The straps.
Yeah, that's to protect your lens after when you're done using it. Right? Don't forget to turn it off and recording.
Oh yeah.
So that would be the Q4N. I think we can move on to the
big guy.
Big guy, and this one actually is my favorite because you're not talking about the Q8, and what I really love about it. Okay, other than the accessories, let's pull out all the accessories. Right, comes with the same roughly the same.
Yeah.
You get a hot shoe mount. I would not say hot shoe. Can you pass me that? Yeah. You get this, the mount on the top here.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with it also. That's another accessory that comes with
yeah.
it. And also you get a USB cable, right?
And then this one is a wider camera. It's like 160 more, 30
Yes.
degrees more than that.
Yes.
This one is the flagship here. In this table.
When you're talking about flagship, right? One of the things that really make this really the
Go
flagship.
all out.
Zoom really
Yeah.
took it to the next level
They beefed
by
it up.
giving you two XLR
the hybrid XLR.
XLR
inputs.
quarter-inch combo jacks here,
Yeah.
right? Which means that you can put your quarter-inch in, you can put
Put
an
your
XLR
XLRs
in,
yeah.
and it comes with phantom power.
Yeah, phantom power.
You can run
also.
condenser mics.
Yes.
My gosh, I mean, why would
And you can like record like 3 tracks on it. 1,
Yes.
2, and the left, right on top here.
yes, basically four tracks.
4 tracks, yeah.
Because
4 tracks.
this
This
can
capsule.
be removed. The
Yeah, and
capsules.
you can. It's a swappable.
Swappable. You can swap it with shotgun mics. You can swap it with the entire range of capsules that come with Zoom. And the other part of it is actually there's one capsule which you click it in and you get another 2 more
Yeah,
XLR combo jacks up here.
So it's a 4 track.
4 tracks
4
down
microphones.
into your
Yeah.
recording, right? It's way
Still not enough. Don't think so.
okay. And this, how many cameras do you know that you can hold in one hand like this?
Yeah, with
With
all
XLRs
the
and everything
inputs and in there.
powered in.
Yeah, I do that. I use that.
Yes, to answer Norish.
But
Yes,
easily.
you can plug in your guitar directly into it, which is what we
Yeah.
actually did. If you watch our video again, we actually plugged our guitar directly in.
into it.
We plugged it in.
We used
and
Zoom.
we used
Sorry.
another one. We used also for our drum sound. We used a
Yeah.
Bluetooth
The-
receiver,
yes,
plugged it
plug
into
it
it,
in.
and we just
All
jammed to that.
jam packed inside.
All in here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's actually from the video that we uploaded or the intro just now. No like extra post editing in the audio itself.
Nothing.
All directly recorded here.
Yes, and I didn't even I didn't even correct the video colors or anything. It was just
it's just
raw,
all
of what we recorded.
what
We
we
just
hear.
cut paste,
Yeah.
cut paste, and go.
all the gain we just adjusted here. Then we
Uh-huh.
go just shoot only.
All right, let's give the people.
Also, with
little-
this one have a bigger touch screen.
Yes.
Go big screen, man. Come on.
All right, so we have a much larger touchscreen over here, and you can see the entire setup
Yeah.
that we have in the background.
Yeah.
Thank you for seeing that.
Can use
for live stream purpose.
purposes.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Steven.
Why not? The Q2N can use this. No
All.
problem. This one
They
cannot
all
use
can.
it.
You just need to use it using the USB.
Yeah.
Connected to your PC.
And the
No
microphone-
driver needed.
No driver needed. Yeah.
No drivers needed. You can run it straight as a USB webcam. All right. So that answers your question.
Yeah.
And yes, you can use the microphone too in
Oh.
your live streaming.
Yeah,
Right.
like a backup microphone.
Mhm.
Because I would rather use my like a condenser at the back here.
Yeah.
Like, when the thing went off, then this one is like a backup already.
Yes, but I would prefer to use it in this sense.
Mm.
Okay. If I was going to go live streaming,
Oh
yes,
yeah,
like Zoom
yeah.
meeting, yes, you can. All right.
You use this.
I used that. I've used this too.
Yeah.
And let me give you a good usage of this for the Zoom meeting. Yeah, Mr. Steven. Let's say you have your Zoom meeting. You add a microphone. You put your microphone directly into this. Okay. You get a
The sound, the
the
microphone
normal
sound.
XLR
Yeah.
microphone in there for you. All right. Then you add in your this XLR, the XY microphone on the top here. This will capture a bit more of your ambient sounds.
Ambience,
So
yeah.
the person that's listening to the other side will actually hear you as though you are using naturally talking to them.
Yeah.
Right? And another question from Mr. Steven.
I do.
Okay.
Is it for Mac OS?
Yes, you can
Yeah,
use it for
yeah.
Mac OS. Why not?
Yeah.
This is compatible with
With
Mac, with
Windows.
Windows.
Mhm.
I've done it with my Android.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I have the OTG cable and I
Just
just for
plug
the
it in.
just for the fun of it, I
Yeah.
tried. All right, let's see if I can use it. And yes, I can use it. So it goes across all platforms.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
And this is the selection of the control itself
Mhm.
here. So this
if
the
you guys
LR,
are familiar with some things like the
the Q.
H4 and the H5,
Mhm. H5, H6,
H6 and all. Yes. You can actually turn on and turn off each channel, basically based on what you're recording, right? This is the same here, because this again is a 4-track recorder. So you have this here, and then
here.
you have your 1 and 2, which you can turn off and on.
Adjusted here.
Yes.
Also. The L and R, the gain is adjusted on the top.
Yes, for the top
capsules there.
Top capsule you can adjust here. Depending on which capsule you're using, everything has its own different setups. And more than that, you also have your speaker for you to listen back what you want to do.
Play pause button there.
But let's say you want to pack it up.
Oh yeah. Let's move it in. Done.
Alright. I think I can fit this in my wife's handbag.
Tell me this is not convincing. I can just put it in my pocket right now. Can I just stand up?
Right. So this one is really, really, really cool. Right?
Here, protect cam. Here.
And while you're trying to, there you go. It's in your pocket already. Okay. So yeah, the thing is, with that in mind, the audio is recorded on a separate track. The video, when you record video using this, you can choose. In your video, it will have the audio and all, but it also has multi-track individual audios.
Yeah, they separate the audio and the video together. Yeah.
So that is what this whole thing really stands out more
this
than.
This one's like really like, what I would say, they go a full ham already. That's why it's crazy.
It's crazy. And another one that I actually like about this, talking about mixers.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
If let's say you are from a house of worship, or let's say you are recording a live event, okay, you have this, you're streaming it, right? You are shooting this at the stage. Get your mixer sound here.
Oh yeah.
Straight into it.
Yeah.
Turn on the XY microphone on the top, and boom, you actually get your audience
like
who's watching online the full sound.
Yeah, but the sound is from the
mixer. They sound like what is going to come, what the audience there in live is listening, and they also get the experience of being in the audience because you can turn on the XY microphone.
Yeah,
right.
If you doesn't believe it, you can, after this stream, you can just watch the video yesterday.
Go check it out.
Oh, no fake, all recorded through here.
The audio was recorded through this. I have to admit, all right?
Yeah.
The audio, we literally did, as what we previously had Ms. Norish mentioned, we actually plugged our guitar directly into it.
Or directly
I had a little amp plug.
Yeah, the
amp plug going into this.
Here, the drum beat from my phone to here. Everything here.
Boom. We did it with that. It's such a handy product to actually go around with. The battery is another proprietary battery.
Yeah, and we have this battery, not the alkaline AA's or that.
Yep.
So
let me show this to them.
Yep.
So here, you can buy this add-on again. So all these things are things you can buy on. If let's say you're going to be recording a long program and you want to have something extra, right?
And there is a mixer inside also. You can just
I was just going to show them that.
Yeah.
So now when we are talking about the
change the
screen,
camera.
Boom. Okay, so this is your main view. All right. Hi, Mr. Mayuni. Oh, thank you. We have Mr. Mike Mayuni watching us. Yep. And I will now turn on the mixer. Boom. Okay. Sorry for the glare, but yes, there we go. So in this mixer, you can see we have on the top here, where is that? Here, we have the phantom power and the padding. Yeah. So this is if you want to add phantom power going into your XLR outputs at the inputs at the back there for you to run condensers and all. You can also individually adjust your volume levels for each of your inputs, not just your gains but also the volume levels.
Yeah, they also have all the same settings, the low cuts, the pads.
Okay, we have a question. For longer battery requirement, we can use power bank, right? Yes,
why not?
Yes.
Yesterday we shot using I shot it using the power bank also.
Yeah, because halfway we had to add. Actually, prior to that, we actually had to use the power bank.
Yeah, No, before I think when we are like doing the
test of the
yeah,
rehearsal of
so
everything and all.
putting
Yeah.
on the
So
power bank on there.
on top of that, you also have your
The
low
dynamics,
cuts.
yeah, the
Your
low
low cuts
cuts.
are basically for each individual channel.
Not limited.
Yes.
Or also have the same setting.
Yes, and boom, touch. So for your low cuts, you can actually set 80 hertz, 120 hertz,
Until
160 hertz.
160.
Yep. So that depends on how much low cut you want to have.
And need to stretch it enough.
Where do I
The bit rate it gives also go up to 96. And this one also doesn't have 4K, but this one is up to the 3M HD.
3M CHD, same. Alright, here are your dynamics for
Compressor.
each input. Yes, you have your limiter, compressor, and leveler. Now, what are these? Limiter just make sure that things limits it, make sure it doesn't go into peaking, distort. Compressor brings all the soft
Softer,
things louder,
yeah.
loud things softer, makes everything more compressed in a sense.
More level.
Yeah, and leveler.
Leveler.
Okay, leveler is where it actually based off the SPL of for the sound. So depending on how much SPL you have in your own recording time, you can actually bring your sound. It's more like to level it out in the sense that how loud things are. It's not going to bring the loud parts down as what a compressor does.
Okay.
But it brings the soft parts up.
Okay. So it's like all level.
Yes, it maintains the level.
What is state there? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it maintains the level. We set a certain level of how loud we want it, and anything that goes below that threshold, it'll push it up.
Oh, all right. Okay.
If it's different from a compressor, I hope it's not confusing, because a compressor, what it does is it automatically brings the soft parts down, soft parts up, and the loud parts down. All right, it does that together. Basically, if you have a waveform, a wave like this, it basically brings it all, compresses it, boom, together, so everything becomes same level. But one problem about that is you actually lose a bit of your dynamics.
Oh yeah.
You lose a bit of your dynamics. If
So
you're
that's where
especially
the leveler come in play.
correct, that's where your leveler comes in.
So if I take it like to the jazz club, so I need to
Hit a
use
leveler
a
on.
leveler, so I wouldn't miss out on some key sounds like that.
Exactly.
That's the function of it.
That's basically where it is. And in fact, that would help you to eliminate a lot of noise sometimes. While you're setting it, you can actually hear the sound being changed in real time. The next part of it, boom, let's go big one. Okay, the next part of it is you have your pans. This is a real mixer here. Okay, this is your panning,
Left,
so
right.
you can pan it left, right, everything, and
I think
that's
that's
pretty
about
much
it. Yeah.
okay. Oh
It's a
yeah.
straightforward
I just need to
mixer.
mention this. You have in your pad settings.
Maybe
I need to
go
tilt
down
it
a
a bit.
bit.
There we go. Okay, you can link your stereo outputs. This is for your inputs 1 and 2. You can link it together,
Into one.
especially like when I mentioned for your mixers.
Mm-hmm.
You can link it together and bring in your audio as a left and right from the mixer.
So from the mixer, the left, right, I put the inputs
Inputs,
here,
and
1 and 2.
1 becomes your left, 2 becomes your right.
Okay, so it's a stereo.
It becomes stereo automatically, right?
Yeah.
Phantom power.
Yeah. For
I'm going to show you all this now. So you have 12 volts, 24 volts, and 48 volts.
Very versatile.
For some people might wonder, most mixers have 48 volts phantom power. Why do we want to have 12 volt and 24 volts?
Well, try using 48 volts in the ribbon mic.
Oh no, you don't want to do that. Okay,
Yeah.
There are ribbon mics which have 48 volts, but there
But
are mics that are also below.
Yeah.
So once you have mics that actually go at a lower voltage and you supply too much phantom power from the camera,
You'll fry the microphone.
you'll fry the microphone. All right.
So that's where this comes in play.
I want to address a myth that a lot of people have with phantom power. Right? There are two things.
Alright.
In fact, he's quite a old timer. He's been doing sound for some time, and he came up to me and he said, "Oh, you think the sound not enough? Okay, turn on phantom power. It'll boost the power up. It'll boost the sound." It's like, no, that's not how phantom power works, right?
not.
Then I had another guy, right? He came to me and said, If you use a dynamic mic and you turn on phantom power, the dynamic mic will rosak.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that's
these
a
are
myth.
two myths that a lot of people misconception actually more than myths. I would say it's a misconception about phantom power. The phantom power does not affect your dynamic mic because
true.
your dynamic mic does not have a phantom power circuit
It
built
has its
in.
own.
Yeah, it's
generated
not going to.
magnets.
It's not the phantom power that comes through the line is not going to
Affect-
fry your
the
microphone because it doesn't have the circuit. It's not going to go anywhere. All right, that is why a lot of mixers actually come with your phantom power or even like this. You can turn on your phantom power, and even if you connect a dynamic mic into it, it's not going to make any difference.
Yeah.
Now another thing. The since that misconception is addressed, this has phantom power. You know what's the best part about that?
What's it?
You can use a DI box with it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Not many cameras allow you to use DI boxes because you
Okay.
don't have an XLR. Unless you're
Uh-huh.
talking about really expensive cameras, those that are actually used in like video shootings and things like that. Like those who come for your weddings and all, and they shoot like huge cameras. Those are the ones that have the XLR connections behind. This guys,
Those are not handy.
yeah, those are not handy.
You strain your shoulders.
Yeah, right. So, guys, I think I can't stress enough how much these cameras actually take off your burden. Guys, look it up, man, because
it does.
it is really, 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 really. Okay, I can't stress it enough. Handy, as the
Really
name
handy.
recommends. Handy
Like,
video recorders.
Okay, if it's like you can't figure out which to pick. If you're like a lecturer, like a trainers, just at home, this one will be
QT and
enough.
4K, good
Yeah,
enough.
QT and 4K. If you're like an intermediate,
You want to do
movie
like
makers like
not to
that.
say movie maker lah. I'm talking
Like a
more of like
content creator,
live streaming. You want to live stream performances and things like that.
then this one.
Go for this,
This one.
or you want to record a basic, probably a basic your family reunion
both
kind
of
of
these.
things. Yeah, actually family reunion. This one will be better. The
Yeah.
Q4N, right? And if you want to go
A
all the way a bit more bigger,
yeah,
right?
Then this one.
Then you can go for this,
If you're
right?
like a more of a little bit professional and really know what you're doing and really need to get the great sounds, also like a YouTuber, and these though. Oh, and vloggers.
Vloggers.
This is the one for you.
Yeah.
This is the market that it makes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's crazy. Not to throw shades, just like in the market itself, the price of these guys, they are like,
Oh, they are very competitive. They are very, very, very
to me,
competitive
they are,
price.
but they are real, how to say, affordable. Like, if you really have the budget, especially the Q8, like action cams, you just a few hundred difference, you can get the Q8 already.
You mean
like action
some
cams?
action cams actually the prices are more than this.
Yeah. That one is like around $100 less than this.
Less than
and
this.
They didn't
Add
have
on.
any lining on that. This one have a two
this one you
XLR
have
for it.
XLRs and everything.
And with the great mics. But if you don't want to use an XLR, it's alright. There's a condenser XY mic here. So I'm not complaining.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
like I can't really stress it because they are priced at a really reasonable price. Or
I would say in a very competitive price
Competitive.
range because these products here really give other products a good run for its money.
oh yeah, it does.
Alright.
Yeah.
These are really going to be powerful tools in today's with the COVID-19 and all things going online.
Yeah.
These guys are the
they really-
front, I would say, up in the front.
Yeah.
Right.
Came into play.
In most things, okay? We have a lot of musicians who bought the Q2N 4K.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Doing
yeah,
live
yeah, it
streaming.
does, yeah.
A lot of them bought that. We have a lot of house of worships and things like that who bought the Q8s because they want to stream their
performances.
the things online. Yep. And the Q4N are for those who want to use something like the Q8 but a bit on a lower budget. They'll go for this, the Q4N.
Yeah. And
Right.
The difference are handheld. Like yeah, that's I don't lost for words for all of this. Right. How? Like, you know?
So yeah, if you guys right, I think
You guys really need to check out the video that we made yesterday.
and also come to our showrooms and check it out.
Yeah,
Seriously,
also, see.
I'm for me, it blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
The how easy it is to use them.
Yeah.
They are so intuitive,
Especially this one.
lightweight. Oh yeah, I think I should show
Oh, alright.
just
Something else?
one thing extra, right? If you're talking about the Q8 actually,
Mm-hmm.
you get a nice
Bento case.
right? So you can actually put it in, and in fact, this is one thing I like about Zoom products. They
Yeah,
are
generous.
so good. Yes.
Yeah, generous. The straps, all these accessories here they came with it.
Mm.
So I don't really what to say about it.
And in
Like,
fact, they actually have more accessories you can
Mhm.
add on, right?
and if you
But
want,
that will take a whole different episode if
Yeah.
you want to do. So guys,
if you want me to pick, I don't know which to pick though, to be honest.
oh, you ask me, it's easy for me. I'm going for Q8.
You're going for Q8?
For me, it's easy.
Yeah, but like three of it is so good. I can't really know which to pick. And yeah, there's that. Yeah, it's for in the consumer standpoint. Yeah, they really need to how to say their view. Like how what's the use case? So before
Actually, in that sense,
oh yeah,
very simple. If you guys can't decide what you want to get, come see us.
yeah,
Come see
Drop
us.
down.
We as your product advisors, we
Give
will
you
give you advice
Yeah.
based on what you need. All right. You
now-
can every time go to. In fact, after all these MCOs is over, come to our showrooms.
yeah, come play with it.
Come over. Yes. And I'm sure over in KL, Jalan Imbi, and here in Ipoh, we will be glad to show you more about this. All
Yeah,
right.
definitely. And if you are still eager, want to know the price,
You can go and buy it online from our.
can check the prices here also.
Yep.
Price ckmusic.com.my.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, before we wrap, I think this is our tradition. Need to do a quick conclusion on
Alright.
all three of these.
Yes.
So
okay.
let's start with the Q2 and 4K. So Q2 and 4K.
Q2 and 4K, compact, small, lightweight,
4K.
4K video, and also
Great
good
mic.
microphones,
Yep.
and easy to use, wide
Easy to
angle, and also the best for people who are doing
Classes, students, teachers,
Yes.
trainers,
and all those. So
all streamers.
Okay.
Okay. Q4N.
the Q4N is for vloggers, people who are doing online things. You can because you can use it as a
Also wide
webcam,
angle.
wide
no
angle.
4K. It's a
no
3M
4K, it's a
HD.
3M HD.
Touchscreen.
You have your microphone, which you can
Great microphone.
twist
AB
around.
or
You can
XY.
AB or XY, and that's pretty much it.
Mhm.
Straightforward. Okay.
And this one.
And the
Q8.
last one, the Q8. Right. When you're talking about the Q8,
Oh,
this guy
it's more
is
of
your
a-
workhorse.
Yeah,
Right?
workhorse.
Workhorse. Multiple. You got two XLR and quarter-inch combo inputs. You got your
Touch
interchangeable. Touchscreen, interchangeable
The mic
capsules.
Wide
and
angle.
Wide angles. Also,
And
you have your built-in mixers. You
built-in
got your
mixers here.
selections for which channel you want turn on, turn off.
Mm-hmm.
Records audio separately
Yeah,
as a
record-
separate
yes,
file
yes,
for you
yes.
to do post editing,
Mm-hmm.
so you can remix again all
All
the
the
sounds.
sounds.
If let's say it's either too loud on either side,
Yep.
people who are doing interviews, live streaming,
Mm-hmm.
House of
Yeah,
Worship.
this one's for reporters also.
Yes, you could take things like that,
Yeah.
right?
And all record grade audio 96 up
Mhm.
to 96 kilohertz. Two touchscreens, no touchscreens, and yeah, I think that's about it.
That's the wrap for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All right.
So
Bros, price range for each model. Okay, so you can go and check it out on our
on our website,
website.
here.
But for now, we can roughly just give it to you. The Q2N 4K is at a really affordable price, and that is 1055 for the Q2N 4K. As for the Q4N, this would be 1350.
Yep.
Okay, and the Q8, which
Would
is
be
the flagship
Flagship of it.
of it, would
the
be 1795. All right.
So very affordable price
Mhm.
if you compare.
Go check it out on our website. Check out the links.
out the
We
links.
have our admin side over there who is helping us. We got Mr. Francis sharing links.
Shout out.
Shout out to him. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you, sir.
Francis. And this would be your go-to products for today.
all your
All your
content
needs.
creating,
Yes.
all your studies, like basically everything. So, and yeah, I think that's about a wrap. Also, yeah, please like,
Share
share,
and subscribe.
subscribe, turn
We
on the
have-
notification. We will be doing this daily.
Mm-hmm. And we have a very important announcement to make.
What is
Okay. This Saturday, right?
Saturday?
This Saturday at 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have a very important announcement. Okay, listen up, guys. Listen up.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. Right. This Saturday, the live stream.
Mhm.
All right. We have Edre Hashim, our Black Star artist, is coming on the live stream
Oh, okay.
this
okay.
Saturday, 3 p.m. Okay.
Black Star artist.
Yes, our
Oh.
Black Star artist.
Alright,
We'll be
alright.
there live. Yeah, and you guys can interact with him also.
Mhm.
Check out your. So that time, if you have any questions to ask him, also throw it out, man.
Okay. Okay.
You are going to get basically a straight up.
Oh, all right.
So we have
Interesting.
Mr. Edre Hashim
Alright,
coming.
cool.
Okay,
Woo.
this is going to be a big bomb.
And
So keep that
Yeah,
time booked,
please.
alright? 3 p.m. Saturday. This
This
Saturday, alright?
get the notification so you won't miss it out.
Yes.
We'll be doing this daily for you for free. Wee. So tomorrow is KL.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So join us again.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
Join us, yes, on the next live stream.
Yeah.
Thursday, 3 p.m. We have the Norrish and Hong, as you can see in the ticker below here, right? So you're talking about Mackie Free Plays.
Nice. Yes.
Yes,
Free
this is
play.
our favorite, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and
Get the
don't miss
notification.
out, man.
Miss out. It's free. Come on.
All right, guys.
All right.
So with that, I am Ben, and
I'm Max. Wear your mask. Sanitize your hands. Keep clean. Keep safe. And
and
be creative.
peace.
peace. We are creative.